Hello, friends. Today, we're not just talking about a scholar, we're talking about a mind that transcended centuries, a genius of the Islamic world, Imam Al Ghazali. But what made him so great? Why are books still written about him? And why do people still make videos in his name? Let's find out together. Imam Al Ghazali was born in the year 1058 in the city of Tus, located in the Khorasan region of Iran. From a very young age, he was deeply passionate about knowledge. His journey began in Jurjan, then continued in Nishapur, where he studied under one of the greatest scholars of his time, Imam Al Haramain Al Juwayni. That was a turning point. After his teacher passed away, Ghazali became a professor at the Nizam al-Mulk Madrasa and soon rose to the position of chief professor. But none of this satisfied him. He wasn't seeking fame, he was seeking truth. So he stepped away from everything and chose a life of seclusion, and in those quiet years he made a decision. This pen must now write knowledge that truly benefits people. He was deeply moved by a hadith. The person who will suffer the worst punishment on the day of judgment is the one who did not benefit others with the knowledge Allah gave him. That became his compass. During his time in seclusion, he wrote his most famous masterpiece, Ihya Ulum al-Din, the revival of the religious sciences. This book wasn't just about rules or rituals. It was a guide to life, from prayer to business, ethics to marriage, self-purification to social behavior. Ihya was written to rebuild the soul of the believer and the moral fiber of the Muslim society. To Ghazali, knowledge wasn't meant to be cold or dry. He believed knowledge must be blended with wisdom, because knowledge only matters if it brings you closer to God. So, who was Imam Al Ghazali? His full name, Abu Hamid Muhammad ibn Muhammad Al Ghazali. In classical texts, he's referred to as Hujjat al Islam, the proof of Islam, and Zain ad-Din, the ornament of the religion. He was born in Tus, followed the Shafi'i school, and his father worked as a wool spinner, called Al-Ghazal in Arabic. That's why he was called Al-Ghazali. Some say the name came from his village, Ghazal. But life wasn't easy. He lost his father when he was young. Before passing away, his father left the children with a spiritual guide. When the small amount of money ran out, that mentor gave them this advice: if you want to keep learning, find a madrasa that offers free food and lodging. Later, Ghazali would say, at first, I joined the madrasa just to survive, but Allah guided me to seek knowledge for His pleasure. Then came the moment that shaped his life. Just give me back my notebooks. One day, his caravan was attacked by bandits. They stole everything. But Ghazali only asked for one thing. Please, give me back my notebooks. They hold the knowledge I worked so hard to gain. The bandit leader laughed and said, if we take your notebooks and your knowledge is gone, then you never really learned anything. That hit him hard. From then on, he vowed to carry knowledge not in his books, but in his heart and mind. He returned to Nishapur, continued his studies under Imam Al Haramain, and soon surpassed his peers. He mastered jurisprudence, theology, philosophy, literature, and more, and began writing. But how does such a genius emerge? Because in those days, knowledge was honored. Kings, viziers, and common folk, they all respected scholars. Nizam al-Mulk, the powerful vizier, allocated hundreds of thousands of gold coins each year for education. There were madrasas, even on the most remote islands of the Tigris River. In this kind of intellectual atmosphere, Ghazali didn't just become a scholar. He became a star of thought and spirituality. Imam Al Ghazali is not just a scholar of the past, he is a guide for today. Ihya Ulum al Din is still read all over the world, still lighting hearts and minds. So tell me, which part of his life touches you the most? Let's meet in the comments. And in the next video, we'll explore his other works, his thoughts on philosophy, and his relationship with Sufism. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon. See you soon.